This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. This morning I woke up, I was feeling all colorful today. I had some necklaces and I just grabbed them all and I put them on, feeling like a real African princess. Yes, this morning I just want to talk about pressure, the pressure of life, and what we put on ourselves and so forth, and we see everything around us is not working out and so on, and you don't talk it, and because you don't talk it, too many pressure bursts pipes. When the pressure gets too much, you explode. Okay, but if you had the right guidance and the right set of people who that you can trust, that you can talk over things with, it makes life a little easier. But a lot of us don't trust many people. But when you're going through things, you have to get that pressure out. Pressure comes in many different shapes and sizes and areas of our life. You can have pressure with your children. A child that is going the wrong way, and you've talked to them countless of time, and they're still doing the same thing. They get themselves into problems and so forth, and looking for you to bail them out and all these other rest of things. Pressure on the job. Okay, pressure in the church. Pressure, you know what I mean? With society, and the pressure of those who are looking up to us to always perform, and pressure being the head of the family. Everybody just coming to you when there's things need to be done and so forth, and can't execute it themselves. All of that is pressure on what do you do and how could you accommodate everybody in that pressure. Well, how I deal with my pressure is I take it and I put it all to God. I pray about it, I meditate on it, and so forth. When I sit down and I talk it over. A lot of times persons don't want to hear what you have to say and so forth, but I'm not going to be holding up these things because I don't want nobody to know what's going on in my family life and all these other rest of stuff. I let them know, okay? Because also you could have the pressure of what society think about you, or what's going on in your house, or what's going on with you and so forth, and then when they hear it spoken to somebody else, from somebody else, everybody like, she know that she acting like all this and all that, or he's acting like all this, like he got it together, and then his whole life is crumbling. Child, I can talk it. May not talk it a million times, but I can talk it until I get it off of my chest, until the pressure is released from me having to say. Because when you bounce it off many different persons, I know not everybody that you can trust, but shoot, if you see me talking it, I don't care if you talk it back. Because when you talk things to people, ain't much many persons out there that you can trust that won't talk your business and so forth. But businesses just get talk and so on. Like I say, if I share it with you, child, I don't care if I hear it back. Because those secret ones that I don't want nobody to know about, I tell it to God. Because He is keeping, okay? He's keeping. He knows the deepest and the darkest things that you're into, and the things that you're going through, and the people who are coming at you, and the plots that are being made against you. He knows them all and so forth, and He takes care of them all. But a lot of the pressure that we have on ourselves, they are self-inflicted pressure, okay? Things that we incur, things that we can really overlook, things that we can change in our life and so forth. Doing the same things over and over and over, getting the same result is insanity. If you want to see something different, do something different to change the situation that you are in. Not going and doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting for a different change. No, that doesn't help. It's not how it works and so forth. Start to ask yourself deeper questions. Don't just ask surface questions and so forth. I learned a lot from my job and so on, and the questions that you ask, okay? You ask third level questions, even go as far as fourth level if it needs to be done, to really understand the surface of the answer, okay? Because not every surface answer that is answered, that's it. No, you got to go deep, okay? Going deep, that means sitting down, listening, and just hearing what the person has to say and so forth. And if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Say, I don't know, but take it to God, and I'll pray for you and so forth. Don't be going out there giving advice and so on that you know that you don't even understand or you've never been in and so forth, okay? The persons them who are hurting, because a lot of people out there right now are suicidal, don't know where the next bread coming from, don't know how to pay their rent, don't know how to do anything right now. And that part of your life, not knowing what is next and so forth, that's when we're gonna have to let God take over. We're going to have to let God take over and do what he have to do. Okay, we like to take things out of God's hand. We give it to him, we take it back, give it to him, take it back, and stuff like that. Man, come on, that's like your husband or spouse giving you some money that he said is yours. Okay, and this is for you. And every little minute he coming back looking for that money, over the money I gave you, and so forth. And then he keep coming until all is gone, and so on. And then now you don't have any money in your hands, and so on. So you have to really think, like I say, think deep, ask deep questions, and so on. The little children ask the deep questions. They ask why. Why? You give them an answer and they still asking why, for you to think, so that they could really understand what is going on. Those questions are to still be asked. Why, why you think this happening? Why? So even back with the husband just taking, and then when hard times come up and things come up that you all really need that money for, then he remember, gee, why I keep taking that money back out of her hands? We could have had that money and we could have solved the problem that we're dealing with right now, and that could have been that finished with, okay? Versus having to go there and just borrow when you had the money to do what you needed to do. That's the same thing with God. We keep taking the problem out of his hand, and then when it gets so heavy, then we put it back in his hand, and then times 10 years done past when that issue supposed to be done with a long time, but he lets you carry it to see just how far you can go with it so you could buck. Okay, a lot of us bucking on unnecessarily buck ups. You don't have to be bucking up to everything in life. Okay, life doesn't have to be so hard. God wants us to be happy, and it starts with you and believing in yourself. So believe in yourself. The first person you can be having, your sisters believe in you, your brothers believe in you, the workplace believe in you, the church believe in you, your children believe in you, your husband believe in you, and you don't even believe in yourself. You first have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Because once you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter who believe in you afterwards. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody. Just you and God. You and God and the decisions that you're making, and let him lead those decisions, and tell him, I don't want nothing if it's not of your will. Because once it's not of God's will, it's going to be taken back. And in this season, I don't want nothing to be taken back. Everything that you see that I have right now moving forward, it's because God wants me to have it. Okay? I don't want nothing that is not of God. Nothing. And once you believe in yourself and it's of God, no good thing will he withhold from you when you ask. No good thing. Once it's a good thing, the next is going to be beautiful. There may be some trials and tribulations along with it, but it will be beautiful. Okay? So let's start releasing those pressure. Release it and give it to God. Give it to God. Because you're walking around making yourself sick. Making diseases like diabetes, okay, hypertension, all of those things, cancer, all of those giving birth, heartaches and pain and anxiety and all those other rest of stuff. Let's start to release those things. Let's start by doing it this day. Let this week be a beautiful week, and take those things. Stop carrying so much. We be carrying the whole world. We don't need to carry the whole world. Just reflect back on your life and see where you come from and where you are right now. And I'm sure there is some improvement. We may not be where we want it to be, but there is some improvement, and that counts. And every little thing counts. You may not feel as if you're getting anywhere, but like I say, stop, think, listen, sit down, get a pen, a paper, write it down, reflect. If you can't write, you can't spell, write it down and reflect in your mind where you was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, what your childhood was like, okay? And then you see the different progress, okay? Not everything is going to happen in the time that we want it in. Things take time, okay? Timing is everything, and so forth. Stop beating up yourself, man. We are our worst critic. We beat up ourselves more than anybody else could, okay? Stop doing self-inflicted wounds, okay? And those self-inflicted wounds are not on the outer part of our bodies, they're inner part, and they're the worst ones. So let's heal inside, man. Come on, let's heal inside. Let's do better for ourselves. Let's love ourselves first. So this new week, this new day, because it is a new day, we're never going to see this date ever again in our lifetime. So with this new day, let's let this new week be better than the week before. Okay, for the things that we can't deal with on our own, let's get help. Okay, I sure you have somebody that you can talk to. If you don't, talk to a stranger. They don't know you. Okay, so Just do something different to get a different result. And remember, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we are in it. And we should rejoice and be glad in it at all times, not sometimes, not only when things going good, especially when things are not going good, and especially when things are going good. So that means be rejoiceful at all times. So guys, please share. It may not be for you what I'm saying right now, but trust me, it may be for somebody else out there who needs it. And you all take care. I love you. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. Thank you. Hello guys, it's me again. Paula Tire Marketplace has an exciting new Amara jewelry store for you to explore. And owner Paula Robinson warmly invites you to visit and support a new Freeport business. Every piece of Amara jewelry was designed in the Bahamas, created by expert international craftsmen using quality precious stones and metal. Amara name is a combination of Italian word for love and gold. Each design celebrates love. Amara Port Lucaya offers a wide selection of style from the affordable to the fabulous. Amara also has selections of Michael Kors bags, perfume, and shades. So please come on down and support Amara here in Port Lucaya Marketplace. Thank you.